That's right. Come one, come all. It is the return of ZoopSoul, and I bring you the Spelunky. How has everyone been? I hope you've been lovely. I hope that you've managed to stay healthy throughout the years. I hope that you're not dying of prostate cancer. I'm not. Not yet. For now, I am perfectly well. Until I suffer a stroke while trying to attempt to beat Spelunky from start to finish without dying. As you can see, I'm well versed enough in the game to have unlocked several characters, including Super Meat Boy. But for today's adventure, we will be traveling as this black man with a cheetah for a head. Oh, look at him climb all sensually. Is it getting hot in here? Oh, it's getting hotter in here now. So, basically, the basics of the Spelunky world. As you can see, I can run, I can jump. This is as high as I can jump from the base. There is no double jump. By holding up, you can climb ladders, ropes, things of that nature. As you can see, I have already completed the game, but we will attempt to complete this game from front to back. These are the shortcuts. This goes to the forest swamp region, whatever you would like to call it. I always call it the temple, because I think that's actually the title of it. And I'm smart. I call things by their names. This is Frozen Frigidity Land. No, I have no idea what the name of this is, but I'm going to call it Frozen Frigidity Land. And this is the area that makes me want to put a spike through my nuts. But for now, we will be going through simply the caves. This is the very starter area of Spelunky. Whenever you first begin this, you'll notice that this game is incredibly grueling. As you can see, I picked up a rock. You can do that by holding down and then hitting your action button, if I could ever actually get it to work. You can push things just by walking straight into them. And you can throw things by pressing the action button again. As you see, I just got a bag of bombs. That allows me to carry 3 additional bombs, compared to what I already have. By holding down, you can scope out what's below you. As you can see, that looks a little dangerous. So, you need to grip onto ledges, like so. All you have to do that, just hold on to them. This right here is where things can get a little bit tricky. This block that I'm sitting on, I'll showcase it for you right now. That's what happens whenever you go onto that block. Oh, nice! A hole in one. As you can see, I am dead and I now have game over. We have many stages to go through. We'll go ahead and quick restart. And you'll notice that things look a little bit different this time, don't they? Yeah. That's because in Spelunky, every time you die, the game randomly generates a new stage for you to go to. No 2 stages will ever be exactly alike. At least not in my experience. The first area of the game is going to be certainly the most trying whenever you are trying to complete the game from start to finish without dying. You're going to need some good luck. You're going to have to get some good items. And you're going to have to get a lot of gold, things of that nature, in order to purchase good items early without ticking off the shopkeeper. We'll get to more on that later, though. As you can see right now, I'm collecting little pieces of gold. That's what these are, right there. As you can see, I just gained 500 gold in my meter. And you can find gold in a myriad of ways. You can find it hidden within here, which you can use bombs to explode things. And as you can see, sure enough, tiny little gold pebbles and a few jewels as well. Sapphires, emeralds, rubies, things like that nature, basically. That's going to work as your currency, and the shopkeeper is the man who you will give all of your money to. The shopkeeper holds many different items. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's things up there, and you can't get to them. Shut up, bitch. I have ropes. To use a rope, you hold up and you hit the Y button on your Xbox 360 controller. That should help you out a little bit to get out of tough pickles, things like that. Things of that nature. And that was a really dumb move to fall from that great of a height. Let's see if I can replicate that and do some damage. Sure enough. As you can see, that took off 1 notch from my heart meter up at the upper left-hand corner of the screen. There we go. These, this could get tricky right here, these pots. Because if you throw them, you're either going to find an enemy inside, such as a spider, a snake, a scorpion if you're really unlucky, because those take 2 hits to kill as opposed to 1. Or you'll find rubies or gold, things of that nature. Just got an emerald. And as you can see, if you wait around too long in one area, you will get the ghost man, who does this whenever he touches you. Yeah, not necessarily the most pleasant way to go out. But it sure as hell beats prostate cancer, which I'm definitely not dying of. Now, here is an interesting thing to start us out right beside. As you can see, this is a crate of TNT, basically. Little skull and crossbones on there. By holding forward and releasing the rock, you're going to throw it in a straight arc rather than a high arc. Such as, so here is the normal high arc. As you can see, just above that. But if we do this instead... Apparently, I am too close to this for this to matter, so our history lesson here is all for naught. However... certain items, such as the rocks, if you throw them up against the wall, can come back down and smack you in the face. Let's see if we can replicate that. Yep, sure enough we can. Just needs a greater height distance than what we were giving it, basically, in order to come back and smack you right in the noggin. This is basically your tutorial on what not to do in Spelunky. If you want to, you can pretend that I'm not doing all this on purpose, though, if that gets your juices flowing. Alright. Whatever can please your vas deferens. Alright. Here we go. Jump on that snake. As you can see, the snake did not put up much of a fuss. Snake is one of the easiest enemies in the game. Probably the easiest. And from what I gather, he's not very solid, but you can turn him into liquid by stepping on his head. One of the, you never really know whenever you're going to approach a skull, if it's going to be a real skull or if it's going to be a nasty skull. As you can see, we can walk right through these. No big issue there, thankfully. And we'll go ahead and try this pot. What's inside? We got some money, alright. See this puppy dog here? Yeah, puppy dogs are pretty great, especially pugs. He can come in the form of 3 different things in the setting that I have this on. He can be a puppy dog, he can be a princess, or he can be a man damsel in distress. Distress, even. Not distress. I have no idea what that word is. It needs to be one, though. By going over to him and picking him up, you can use him as a human shield, but the real use for the puppy dog, or any of the 3 known survivors, as it were, is to get a kiss from them at the end of the stage, as you will see right here. This is the exit. This is what you're always going to look for in Spelunky. It's always going to be towards the bottom of the stage, so you're always going to be working your way from the top to the bottom. By entering the exit by pressing the right bumper, you will be taken to this screen, where a puppy may give you a kiss. It may also be a man. That man may also be me. I apologize for nothing. As you can see, this is what happens whenever you clear a stage in Spelunky. It gives you your total of money earned, how long it took you. You generally don't want to stick around 3 minutes or more. The ghost will chase you at that point. the money you've earned total, in addition to the money that you've earned in the stage, the number of kills that you have, and it will list off the enemies that you kill. And here is the shopkeep. We have enough money to buy some decent stuff here. The compass, for example, will point us in the direction of the exit. This can be very useful in stages where it's completely dark. You really don't want to get those stages either. Basically, the other weapon that I would like to buy, or accessory, if you will, is the climbing gloves. Climbing gloves can allow you to latch on to any surface, as you can see right here. Very handy for not falling into a pit, or, you know, like, let's say, for example, stupid bat. For example, let's say you don't know what's down there. Well, you can grip on here and look down to make sure that you're not stepping into anything. Right here, I'll drop that skull. That way, this block right here doesn't take us out, as we examined earlier. And these arrows can do the same thing that the boulders were doing earlier. As such, let's see if I can replicate this. No? Okay. Gonna try it again. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Basically, though, you do not want the arrows to come down on your head. You can make some sacrifices here, human sacrifices, if you'd like. Ah, see, there is that skull that I was talking about. That skeleton can get up and cause some trouble for you. Don't want that. And anytime you walk underneath those spiders, they will jump down and get you. So watch out for that as well. As you can see, using the rope there, I was able to get back up here. Something that the shopkeeper is, see, we picked this up and he's kind of watching us like, hey, where are you going? Racial profiling, sir. Just because I'm black and just because I cut off a cheetah's head and I'm wearing it as a mask doesn't mean that I'm going to steal from your establishment. You don't have to follow me around the store. I get the message. But, because I do like racism, I'm going to walk out of here with this. And piss him off in the process. Which, you will quickly see he has a shotgun and can blow you up in a single shot. And if he manages to get underneath here, we are boned. Yep, sure enough, he can just annihilate you right away. We'll get more on those human sacrifices later, though. Right now, we're just learning the basics. Let's go ahead, if I can ever pick this up. Kinda dumb. There we go. Alright. As you can see, the spider came down as soon as you cross underneath it. There's big spiders, too, to watch out for. These bats are quite a nuisance. They're not necessarily the hardest enemy in the game or anything like that, but they can be quite a pain if you're running from other more insidious enemies. Alright, there we go. Got that out of the way. We're getting lucky with this potted plants thus far, but not necessarily what I want. These crates are always filled with good items. They can be items like the compass, the climbing gloves, which we went over earlier. It'd even be something as nice as that shotgun that the shopkeep used on us. In this, though, we get 3 additional ropes. More often than not, you're going to get either 3 additional bombs, which are fantastic, and in my mind, vital to clearing the game in one go. Or you'll get 3 additional ropes, which aren't bad, but more often than not become obsolete whenever you get the climbing gloves, weapons, and other accessories, pardon me.